by the Beatles on KYA at 28 past 3 on the Jack Hammer program for Russ the Moose. Syracuse while he's vacationing.
Well, I think I finally found me a surefire way to forget.
Roger Miller.
It's so simple, I'm surprised I hadn't done thought of it before yet. It's foolproof. Well, it's foolproof.
On KYA, one dying and a bearing. It's 3:30 exactly.
Radio KYA's Sports Scoreboard.
Australia's Peter Thomson won the British Open Golf Championship yesterday for the 5th time with a score of 285. Thomson finished with a 71 after carding a 72 on the morning round. Two strokes behind Thomson were Christy O'Connor of Ireland and Brian Huguett of Wales. Tony Lima, who had tied for the lead, finished in 5th place with a 289. Jack Nicklaus had a 294 total and a share of 12th place. Arnold Palmer had a 295, and Terry Dill finished with a 305. KYA Sports.
KYA Radio 1260. San Francisco.
Time for the 7th inning stretch on KYA AM and FM in San Francisco. Gonna eat a squash turkey sandwich, and I'll see you in 15 after we have some Golden Great Gates. Wait.
I got wounds to bind, so I went to the corner just to ease my pain, just to ease my pain. I got trouble, I got worried, I came home again. But I woke up this morning, you were on my mind, and you were on my mind. I got trouble, oh, oh. I got worries, oh, oh. I got food to buy.
On my mind, we 5 on KR. Whoops, there we go. Yes, that's another story entirely, but maybe if it's as late at night, the boss didn't hear that. KYA is where I am. Won't you wake up, Hammer? You'll be all right. I work in Sacramento on another radio station, and that's what the first time I've slept all night long, and I almost got it out. Just talking to a very nice person on the phone while I was taking my break, and they said that if they came through Sacramento, they would wave at me. Well, I do that. Please throw rocks or something at the radio station. That is, if you can find Sacramento. 12 before 4 on KYA. KYA Golden Gate Great with Skeeter Davis on the Jack Hammer portion, sitting in for Russ, the Moose Syracuse, and the end of the world. It's 9 before 4. That's probably what you're thinking. When's Russ coming back? Don't panic. This is my very final night. 2 more hours, and then I'm splitting. Yes, I'll split. I'll go and turn into an amoeba. The man who is paroled from prison has paid for his crime. He needs a chance to make a fresh start. To help him find the right road, the American Friends Service Committee has established a halfway house in San Francisco. Learn how you, too, can help. Write to Quaker Service, San Francisco 21. That's Quaker Service, San Francisco 21. And, you know, I've kind of got a little kind of mind-reading ability, talking about men paroled from prison. You know what? I think I know what the convicts, the prisoners, rather, had for supper last night. You want to know what they had? They had Wheaties and breakfast with the champions.
1260.
9 before 4 on KYA. You don't want to hear me, do you, Pinky? Now, just go on with it, all right? Play a record. Set Me Free, the Kinks on KYA. 6 before 4 o'clock, 54 degrees in San Francisco. Oakland showing 54, San Rafael.
If it does, and if you're an American citizen, 21 or over, single with no dependents, and a high school graduate with stenographic experience, write Recruiter, U.S. Department of State, Washington, D.C.
Is that what's happening, Pinky? It says the heat's coming on. The building is just sort of, quivering and lots of knocking and ticking sounds. Oh, well, wait, you should see my beautiful exotic studios in Sacramento, and I'm not going to say one thing.
KYA's fun for summer days and summer nights. Hi, this is Johnny Holiday, and I'm giving away KYA transistor radios every afternoon of my show between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I only do it because I love you.
And today being Saturday, the boss has Johnny Holiday chained to the turntables for 6 full hours, noon to 6. You dig him. Golden Gate Great. Chiffon group of chicks ever made back in 1963. A Golden Gate Great. He's so fine with the chiffons. It's 3 before 4 on the Russ the Moose Syracuse show. Jack Hammer guest starring till 6, and then Emperor Gene Nelson. This is Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas. And the Dakotas gonna be with you till 6 o'clock this morning, and then Emperor Gene Nelson unveils a brand new KYA Top 30. The Golden Gate Greats happen all weekend long on $1 Million Weekend. That means every other record of Golden Gate Great.
KYA Radio 1260.
And a good morning to you, KYA AM and FM in San Francisco. Constant music with Jack Hammer till 6. On KYA, a Golden Gate Great with Gino Washington. Now, don't be a coward, whatever you are. Either, carry a stick in one hand, rock in the other, and fight dirty, or else give them a Zubiawa chop right to the Moliatris. That gets them every time. 2 minutes past 4 on a Saturday morning, July 10th. More music every single minute. Little Anthony and the Imperials on KYA. Be back. I changed my T-shirt and brushed my teeth and used a little of Boris, and come on, can't we swing some more? It's 5 past 4. Little Anthony and the Imperials on KYA's $1 Million Weekend with Russ the Moose on vacation for about 1 or 2 more days. He'll be back rested and like a tiger, going like a house of fire for about the first 2 hours that he's back, and then he'll be screaming at the boss again, say, all right, let's have another vacation. True or false? A special diet will cure arthritis. False. The Arthritis Foundation warns arthritis patients to beware of claims for cure-alls like arthritis diets. The latest medical facts about arthritis, ask your nearest Arthritis Foundation chapter for the new free booklet, The Facts About Arthritis. Or write Arthritis, Box 2525, New York, New York, 101.
Attention, please. KYA Deluxe Airways now boarding for Berkeley, Emeryville, and Alameda at gate 1260.
Oh, hop aboard, dear one. We got $1 Million Weekend happening till midnight, Sunday night. Every other record of Golden Gate Great like this one by Lonnie Mack. Golden Gate Great from 1963 on the Jack Hammer program, sitting in for Russ the Moose, Syracuse. If you drive through Sacramento, well, give me a wave or yell or throw rocks at the station or something, because I work right there where you have to come through Sacramento. First through Governor Brown's office and then around a couple of bridges, and then you sit in line for a couple of 3 hours, and then you say, I'll never come to this town again. And Brenda Lee on KYA 2 from the hit list. A brand new Top 30 to be unveiled this morning by Emperor Gene Nelson, just as soon as he can find his way around the studios and wake up. He's got the long gig today, 6 till noon on the $1 Million Weekend, which goes on till midnight Sunday night.
This is Dave Brubeck speaking for Hemophilia. What young boy wouldn't rather play baseball than see his dentist? For the child with Bleeder's disease, well, he can't play ball. And as far as the dentist is concerned, just the loosening of a tooth could put him in the hospital for any number of blood transfusions. To just pull his tooth could be a matter of life and death. You can help these boys by volunteering your time and sending a check to your local chapter of the National Hemophilia Foundation.
54 degrees in San Francisco, fair through Sunday. KYA weather, except for patches of fog night and morning. Oakland 54, San Rafael 58, and San Jose 52. Currently,
exclusively on KYA. You may win a pair of tickets to the Beatle concert every hour on The Name Game.
Yeah, that's still to happen this hour. It's 12 past 4. Oh, Nadine, honey, is that you? Chuck Bonner, Golden Gate Great Sound from KYA back to 1964. 15 past 4 o'clock. Russ the Moose program. He'll be back off his vacation next week. And in the morning, 6 till noon on a Saturday, with the $1 Million Weekend and a brand new KYA Top 30 to unveil, Gene Emperor Nelson. CARE is now on its 20th year of delivering aid overseas on behalf of the American people, and it asks your help in continuing the fight against hunger and disease. Your contribution, CARE, not only sends food, it sends the tools of self-help and medical aid to needy families overseas. Send your help on its way today by mailing your dollars to CARE, San Francisco 11. This is the place, #1 radio, KYA in San Francisco. And what did you do, Captain Challenge? Did you open a window? Because there's another one of them flying things in here, you know, zapping and diving around and bugging me. These are the Four Tops. The same old song. Same old song, yeah, right, from your boss. Isn't that right, you know? How about a race? No, and get out of my office. Constant music on $1 Million Weekend from KYA. 54 degrees in the city at 19 past 4. On KYA, Watermelon Man at 21 past 4. Jack Hammer sitting in for Russ the Moose. The bird of paradise roosting away. The silver bird, he's going to take out a parking that he parked up in a fog cloud somewhere and bring it back Monday and start wailing again. Just as happy and enthusiastic as he can be for about the first 30 minutes.
There's a man named Dick at Goodwill Industries with a severe back deformity caused by polio when he was 4. When he grew up, he couldn't get a job, but Goodwill gave him a chance. He's one of the reasons you get a good feeling when you give to Goodwill Industries.
Giving gives you that good feeling. Get that good feeling by giving today to Goodwill Industries, so they can help the handicapped to earn their way.
Tony Big on KYA has his portion of $1 Million Weekend on a Sunday morning between about 8 till noon. Every other record, a Golden Gate Great.
Attention, please. KYA Deluxe Airwaves now boarding for Richmond, El Cerrito, and Albany at gate 1260.
However, Tony Big had a horrible, tragic accident the other day. One of the training wheels collapsed on his Suzuki motor scooter and dumped him, you know. He was going about 5 miles an hour, and it kind of messed him up. Got a little gravel on him and skinned his arm and knee. Rolling Stones at 22 past 4, #1 on the KYA Top 30. Action, the Rolling Stones on KYA 26 past 4. Jack Hammer in for vacationing Russ the Moose till 6 this morning. The VA wants all you veterans with non-service connected disabilities which keep you from buying commercial life insurance at the highest rates to know you may be eligible for the reopened GI insurance. Ask any VA office for information and application blanks.
If you like a good beat with your music, you'll flip over the best beat of them all, the new KYA beat. Be listening next week as KYA brings the big beat to Northern California.
Jack Hammer going till 6 this morning. It's 26 and a half past 4. Sunny and the sun glows.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
And the sun glows on KYA. It's 29 past 4 and $1 Million Weekend happening.
Radio KYA's Sports Scoreboard.
Saturday baseball, KYA Sports. A busy day in the major leagues today with 12 games on tap. 2 doubleheaders highlight American League activity. The Minnesota Twins and New York Yankees engage in a day-night twin bill at Minnesota. Baltimore greets the Chicago White Sox for a twilight doubleheader. Elsewhere around the circuit, Detroit plays at Kansas City. Washington's at home against Boston, and in a night game, Cleveland's at Los Angeles to meet the Angels. Over in the National League, day games find Houston at New York to play the Mets. Pittsburgh entertains the Los Angeles Dodgers, and St. Louis is at Chicago to play the Cubs. At night, San Francisco visits Philadelphia, and Milwaukee is at Cincinnati. KYA Sports.
KYA Radio 1260. San Francisco.
And a good morning to you on a Saturday. KYA AM and FM in San Francisco. 4:30 exactly is the time. Sonny and Cher, and I got you, babe. I'll take Cher. You can have
I got you, babe.
KYA's $1 Million Weekend, and I got you, babe. It's 26 before 5 o'clock. Emperor Lean G. Nelson broadcasting from the beautiful KYA Leopard Skin Room this morning, 6 to noon on his portion of $1 Million Weekend, with the brand new KYA Top 30 to unveil for you.
006, 1 3/4 miles from touchdown. Very slightly left of the on course, drifting right slowly.
Sounds like the control tower operator at one of our giant airports, doesn't it? He is, as an airman in the United States Air Force. Find out what your future is on the aerospace team by taking the Air Force AQE aptitude test. Your Air Force recruiter can arrange it. Exciting things are taking place on the aerospace team, and you can be part of it.
Hey, would you like to win some tickets to the Cow Palace and see the Beatles? List in.
On KYA, it's time to play
The name game.
Okay, for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the Beatle concert, call KYA now at Garfield 88888 and play.
Have I the right to hold you? You know I've always told you that we must never, ever part.
The Honeycombs on KYA, I'd say so. I mean, I got a little card that says press, you know. Does that kind of impress you in my wallet? Doesn't, does it, officer? You're going to give me the ticket anyway, huh? Okay, 23 before 5 on KYA, Russ the Moose program with Jack Hammer sitting in for the vacationing Moose. Dynamic is the adjective used by several critics for Ricardo Montalban's performance in the musical King and I, now playing at the Curran Theater through July 24th only. Co-starred with Florence Henderson, the popular screen and TV and stage actor, plays the role of a dominating but sympathetic Siamese king of a century ago. Seats still available. That's when you started to work for KYA, wasn't it, Pinky? A century ago, right?
Ringo Starr, George Harrison, Paul McCartney, John Lennon. Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr.
Oh, that's my fault, but in case you were just playing along for the fun of it, that's the way it was. Grab another one, so we'll have a complete thing, and then it'll come up. All right. Nobody knows what it's going to be. And on the phone to play the name game, Fred Cartier on KYA. Oh, you are a pretty little thing this morning. Yeah, up there with them, Kleenex hair curlers in your head and that cold cream all over your face and that Navajo Indian blanket bathrobe with the peanut butter and jelly stains all over the front. Wow, you look like something else. Kiss me. Not you, Pinky, no. 18 before 5 on KYA, Peter, Paul, and Mary and Puff, the Magic Dragster. Peter, Paul, and Mary on KYA's $1 Million Weekend. Puff the Magic Dragster at 15 before 5 on Jack Hammer's program, a portion of $1 Million Weekend. While Russ the Moose vacates, this is my final night. You're glad of that, aren't you? Yeah, you don't have to applaud. I'm going to leave in an hour and 15 minutes anyway. I want to ask, this is an in thing. You shouldn't do in stuff, but it's been really bugging me. This chair is squeaky. Why do all DJ chairs squeak? I wonder why that is. I guess if you show me a disc jockey's chair that doesn't squeak, and I'll show you a boss standing behind it with an oil squirt can, because that's the only way he's going to cure it.
If you are a college-trained woman, investigate the attractive opportunities open to you as a woman Marine officer. Challenging assignments, executive responsibility, a rewarding life of travel and education. All are yours when you share the proud tradition of the United States Marine Corps.
When the eagle blows and anchor of the United States Marine.
54 degrees in San Francisco. Besides this chair squeaking, it looks like it's been thrown off the Bay Bridge and onto the rocks and then dragged down the Bayshore Freeway behind a truck. Man, it really is wretched out. What is that?
1260.
High atop beautiful Nob Hill, sitting in my wretched out DJ chair at 14 before 5, James Brown.